What's going on, guys? I'm Corrupt, and welcome back to another base building tip video. And in today's video, we're going to be going over Inferno placement. This one is pretty crucial. I've been playing around with this a lot, and I've been seeing some very interesting design setups. So anyways, let's look at a few of them. And the first one that you see right now is one that I've seen pretty commonly, where you have the Inferno in case like this. Now, that will work to an extent, though it is not ideal, because it just barely goes over it just barely goes over the walls. And usually how I like it is where it goes, the radius of it will go over it and go on the outside where a queen walk will go. Since this meta is all dominated by single target Infernos, this is how I would use it. Here's another one, and with this one you can see, don't mind this backside, don't mind this backside area over here. Instead, mind this side over here. This is a really good one, because if you count the tiles to that Inferno, it's 5. The queen can only reach 5 tiles. That means that Inferno is out of range. So what you can see is that the queen can't target it and will dodge it, but the Inferno can target her and any troops on the outside. So this is a really nice one that you can use. Next one over here is, I'm going to bring this one over here, and this one is actually one of my personal favorites. It's having, and now if you saw the Town Hall 11 Expo video, you should notice that it's very similar. Well, this was actually the original. Now, past meta, you had them a little bit more in, and you had like it on multi. Well, now you can have them more out and on single. That is the best thing about singles. They have that range, and they're there to do a ton of single target damage. Now, the next one we're going to have is this one, and this one is going to be set on multi. The reason being is that this would be in the core of the base. You notice that the queen's there. This will protect the queen pretty well from most sides. I will say that it's not 100% guaranteed to protect you from the queen, but definitely give this one a try. I think it's an interesting one. I just saw a base with Halo. He covers Spartan's Legacy. I saw this base with it, and I was thinking, okay, that's pretty interesting. Maybe setting it on multi will do a lot better than just single. You can set it on single, but it will probably be less effective, especially against a bow witch or a kill squad. Next one is probably one of my personal favorites to do a multi-on. Multi-targets are pretty interesting because of the balance change. And in my personal opinion, they are still strong, but placement is always key. And this is where this sort of design comes in. So this is what I would consider one of the best multi-target setups. Just because if we look, we're going to be using a air bomb. And with this air bomb, you can see that the queen is not going to be able to target it. The air bomb has the same tile range as a queen. So basically, if you look, she's almost there, but she won't be able to target it. Which means this is a really good setup, because you have to double wall break to get in. Now, going back to the first one, with this one, I will definitely say that it isn't a bad setup and you can use it. And the queen still can't reach it from here, so don't think that's walkable. But do be wary that single targets should be more on the outside. But on this one, you can see putting it anywhere closer to the outside will cause it to be walkable. The same thing with this one, except this is okay, I guess, but it's not really worth it. And also with this one, you don't need to put any SAMs. No SAMs. Because the Inferno already acts as a SAM. It will take out any tanks, so you don't need to worry about hounds or even loons. Or, well, no, you have to worry about loons with single targets, but you don't have to worry about healers because they will get, or even a queen, because this will most likely, if you have it like this, or the other examples, in range of a queen. Now, if we go back to here, what I'm going to say is, I think one of the bigger, more crucial things is having air defenses right near those. Why is this? This is what I personally like. Now, you don't have to do this setup, but I'm showing you single target Infernos near ADs are usually the best way to defend air. Having that weird pathing of the air defenses really means that they will be able to get, well, basically what I'm trying to say is, even low level air defenses like mine, with only like just being level, like Town Hall 9, and my Infernos being level 1, they can still deal with a hound, a max hound, level 3, level 4, just because the air defenses can be stacked too and still be near the Inferno. This basically means you don't need any SAMs near them. You can basically put them elsewhere. And just like a base that I have, I use the SAMs mainly to defend the healers where Infernos are out of range, or they just can't reach. And that is basically it for this video. I want to explain this. I know I've been seeing a lot of different base designs, especially at Town Hall 10 with this. I would say this is mainly a Town Hall 10 related video. This is has nothing to do with Town Hall 9 or 11. I would never use these at 11. I think they're more risky. But again, just play around with it. I guess you could see maybe one of these working at Town Hall 11 in an anti 3-star base, but definitely not anti 2. Definitely go with single targets. So anyways, that is the video. I hope you guys enjoyed. This will probably be one of the last videos for the base building tips, just because there really isn't much else. Also, I'm not Town Hall 11, so I can't really go over eagle placement or anything. So that's kind of what's difficult. So this is going to be one of the last ones for tips, but I will be doing in the future live base building and maybe even streams where I do some base building tips and stuff. I don't know if I'm going to do that, but we'll see. But anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed. Hit that like button if you're, well, not if you're new, but if you enjoyed this content. And if you want to see more of it, especially in the future. Hit that subscribe button if you're new, or if you want to see more content like this or any of my other attacking videos. If you want to join the Circle of Clans, it's going to be down in the description. And if you want to join my community Discord server, it's also going to be down in the description. That's the video. I hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you guys next time.